We need to go back to our sacred fires and smoke that in. Like Uncle Dave did today. We could smell the eucalypt and let that wash over you and get that smoke into your lungs and breathe that in, that sacred fire. We don't need that one. You know, that tobacco and all the nasties that go in it, that's not our traditional smoking ceremony. That's a nasty one.
Okay, so this is the first heat, round one of the Open Men of the Australian Indigenous surfing titles here at Bells Beach for 2013. And heat one, out in the water, if you've just arrived, is Russ Molony in the red.
Last year it was so successful that I thought, you know what, this event really fits in well. It has a good feeling with the area, has a good feeling with the beach. It's an event that has to run because there are a lot of Indigenous surfers in Australia. Like all sport, there's some incredibly talented Indigenous surfers, and they needed an event like this, and Bells is just the perfect place to run it. You know, Bells has its big World Championship event every Easter. The local Indigenous crew are involved in that event, in the opening ceremonies and in the prize giving. Kelly Slater donated his trophy to the local Indigenous group, which we have at this event for display. It just all the everything aligns up, and I think this event will go on forever. It's such a good event.
Well, my dad smoked when we were growing up, and I was always, like shirt over the face, covering up to try to escape it, because it was just such a bad habit, and it was always real smelly, and I was like, how can you do that? Like, breathe smoke in, breathe it out. But you understand, like, people get addicted to it so easy, and it's such a bad habit. But I think that's one of the best things about surfing. If you don't have that lung capacity, it's really going to affect your surfing. So to be a good surfer, smoking was really hard for me to even think about picking up a cigarette. Like, me and my girlfriend, we cook up good meals every night, and I've got a 7-year-old son, so I'm trying to set an example to him to be as healthy as we can. So, and it definitely does give you more energy in the surf. So anything that can help you out is definitely worth doing. So eating healthy food and the healthy lifestyle, it's hard to go past if you really want to excel in your sport or your chosen field. So it's one of them things, if you can do it, it's definitely going to make your body feel better, and you're going to have heaps more energy.
Yeah, no, I wasn't nervous. It's just good. Always good to get the first heat out of the way, though. Oh, my feet are numb. So hard to get used to the cold water.
Being born on the Central Coast of the Darkinjung people, and my great-grandmother, she was stolen generation, and she got taken from her family, and just pretty much just recently, like, all the history's coming back for us. So for us to find out all that stuff was quite confronting, and it's good to know where you're from, and we're embracing it, and it's we're a special race of people, and we're really proud.
It's a great sport for everybody to do, and there are a lot of Indigenous surfers here, and a lot of them, there's young ones, there's middle-aged ones, and there's there's some older ones as well. And they'll tell you that it's a whole of life sport. You take it on, you get involved in it, you get the benefits from it, you'll stick with it for life, and that's a great thing.
Hey everybody, I'm Russ Molony. I'm the Aboriginal Indigenous surfing champion, and surfing is just one of them things where you can just go out, relax, and it's just a free spirit thing where you can fly along a wave and just enjoy life. And I recommend it to everybody, so be strong.